So we talked about folklore and stories that are not based in, they're more based in folklore, angels. They've been depicted, physically many different ways. They sometimes will show up as human-like. That's actually biblical. They appear to be human, but in their true form, they are not human like. Okay, that's something to understand. Okay, now the other thing is that folklore and stories of angels, they are depicted completely wrong. Like sometimes they'll look like little babies, and they will be chubby. They'll be cherub-like looking. They'll have cute little wings and cute little faces, and sometimes they'll be naked, and sometimes they'll have diapers on, and sometimes they'll have like a bow and arrow, and they shoot heart arrows at people. So that actually could be a type of angel, because I mentioned that there are many choirs of angels, and they have rankings, and at the top is the seraphim. But the description on the seraphim in particular was from Isaiah, because he saw them in his visions, and they have I haven't counted them up, but they've got 2 wings for flying. That's what we pretty much understand angels. But they also have 2 wings that cover their feet, and 2 wings that cover their face. And those there's reasons for that, and that is the wings cover the angels' feet to show that the lower part of their bodies, like their feet, should be covered out of respect, because they're considered either not as clean as the rest of their body, or it's just the lower part of their body, meaning their feet, should be covered. And it's kind of a respectful thing, since they are usually in the presence of God. They're usually flying over God and God's throne, and there's a very intimate relationship between the seraphim and God. And the other 2 wings cover their face. You very rarely would be able to see a seraphim's face, because they're always being covered by the wings, right? So why do they cover their face? They cover their face as a sign of humility, as well as their feet. It's all tied into humility, and they never directly look at God, because the wings are blocking the view. And also, God can do whatever he wants, but it's kind of a default to hide their face from God. And it's a respectful thing that they do. So whatever. I don't quite exactly understand that, but I'm not an angel, nor God. So that's what has been gathered from the way they look. And there's some other things. Read all of Isaiah, all chapters, and there's a few chapters that talk about the seraphim, as I understand it. There's at least one chapter that talks about seraphim. I believe there's more. But yeah, the angels are really quite interesting. I mean, there's a whole subject of guardian angels, and items like that I could maybe go over in another video. But I think that would do for right now. I'm going from memory on this. Maybe next time I can actually be more prepared. But everything that I've told you, though, has been parsed out and will fall perfectly into the catechism, at least, or the bodies that govern what's true and what's not true in the Catholic Church. Anyway, God bless you, and thanks for listening.